So it's time once again, Rog, to pick our World Cup ultimate team. We're up to the defenders, Rog, and to recap, Roger, your team so far, Tony Meola in goal, mulleted, and in defence, you had Baresi, Gentili, Scirea, and Lallis. One of those is not like the others. So now it's my turn. And Rog, I went a slightly different way, Rog, slightly different way. First of all, I've got an Englishman in goal, Gordon Banks. So I need a couple of players at the back who speak perfect English. So who did I think of immediately? Two Germans, Rog. De Kaiser, Franz Beckenbauer. I need a player who, Gordon Banks, great shot stopper. I now need somebody who can literally take a rebound and take the ball all the way upfield, probably score himself, probably better than every other player on the field.
Take scraps of thread and weave them into golden linen.
Yeah, De Kaiser. So Beckenbauer at the back, playing within the middle. His teammate, actually, Rog, in the New York Cosmos, Carlos Alberto.
Oh, yeah.
I've got two pretty exciting, dynamic centre-backs.
Slightly aged.
Right there. Now, on the wide positions at the back, player I saw at the opening game of the 2006 World Cup, I've got another German, Philipp Lahm, Rog, a player I saw in the opening game of the 2006 World Cup. He can score from anywhere. He is a giant small, and a player who terrorizes his opposite number down the other end of the field.
As his manager, can you instruct him to pluck his eyebrows?
maybe. And at the other position, I've got a player who we've spoken a lot about in the past. A player
Tony Hibbert.
No, we haven't spoken a lot about Tony Hibbert. His World Cup record is not extraordinary. A player who has had these amazing qualities as a right back, which are really explained in his name. I'm talking, of course, about Steve Cherundolo. He can Cherun and he can Dolo. He can. What does a wide defensive player need to do? He needs to be able to get up the wing. He needs to Cherun, but then he needs to be able to get back very, very quickly. He needs to Dolo, run back very quickly. Only Steve Cherundolo, so amazing that he was God-given the name to describe exactly what he does. He Cheruns and he Dolos. Steve Cherundolo.
Nominative determinism.
Okay, Rog, there's still so much more to talk about in this amazing 2014 Brazil World Cup.
Alors c'est une rencontre sans enjeu que nous allons vous commenter, puisqu'il s'agit d'un match amical aujourd'hui.
Oui, pas d'enjeu, vous avez raison, mais ce sont souvent ces rencontres qui permettent aux sélectionneurs de dégager une équipe type, de jauger la forme des joueurs et leur entente sur le terrain. Ce n'est pas non plus un match en bois, bien évidemment.
Le match est lancé. Pape Camara. Pantari. Oh, le beau tir. Ah, ça passe à côté. Et ça file en corner.
Ouais, c'est brouillon, mais il éloigne le danger.
Oh, quel joli tir! Oh, but! On verra peut-être mieux ce qui s'est passé hein, sous un autre angle. Et c'est donc l'ouverture du score 1-0. Non, c'est à côté cette frappe. Oh, le bon ballon d'Embaba. Ouais, ça fait but. Le but de l'égalisation. Il confirme son très bon jeu de tête.
Et le centre est bon, il lit bien la trajectoire du ballon. Un petit coup d'œil pour voir où est le gardien. Et c'est au fond. Et il a d'abord su prendre la bonne position, Hervé, pour frapper ce ballon de la tête.
Tiens, regardez, un nouvel angle de vue pour apprécier ce but. Et tout est à refaire, un but partout. Souleymane Camara. Oh, la belle frappe! Sans problème pour le gardien. Oh, joli centre, ça peut finir au fond. Et on va se donner de l'air avec ce long dégagement. Oui, bonne circulation du ballon. Et l'arbitre assistant qui a levé son drapeau. Oh, il y avait un boulevard devant lui. C'était trop beau. Allez, un partout, c'est le score à la pause. Il reste 45 minutes pour faire la différence. Alors, on a vu une première période un petit peu curieuse, hein, Franck. Hein.
Ben oui, c'est vrai, Hervé. Je pense que le score aurait pu être, aurait même dû être à leur avantage. Et ils n'ont pas su réussir, le plus important, faire preuve de réalisme.
Allez, tout peut arriver encore dans cette deuxième période. Diop. Bon ballon d'attaque. Oh, bien centré. Dembaba. Et le gardien sur la trajectoire. Ce sera donc un corner. Le gardien qui effectue une très bonne prise de balle. L'arbitre qui fait signe de jouer.
Tant que ça profite à l'attaque, il a raison.
Diop. Et le but pour conclure. Oh, qu'elle est bien partie. Oh, poteau, oh là là. Allez, les deux entraîneurs vont injecter un petit peu de sang neuf. La frappe, bien repoussée par la défense. Et on va devoir protéger son ballon. Soirée. Et c'est donc la fin de ce match. On se sépare donc sur ce score nul entre les deux équipes.
Et personne n'a su faire la différence, ou personne n'a voulu peut-être la faire la différence.
Merci à vous derrière vos écrans. Merci à vous, Franck, pour votre analyse. Je vous dis à très bientôt.
action from all the World Cup qualifiers.
Yes! Oh, he's done it! He's got the goal!
EA Sports Talk Radio with Andy Goldstein and Ian Dark.
Text and email time. This one's coming from Otis Hardy. Great name, Otis. It says, this is his words, by the way, right? Not mine. You've got to understand that. There's a reason I'm saying that. We've seen instances of great club players just not being able to find that same level of form for their country. For example, this is him saying it, not me, this is Otis. Ian Wright for Arsenal and England. Why is that? Is it a completely different game? Now, my argument would be everyone for England, because no one has really produced their club level form.
You mean in the modern era, don't you? You're not, you're not going back to the 66 team and all that. I don't know if that's fair, really. I mean, what was the example he quoted
Ian
there?
Wright, the only player...
Yeah, but Ian Wright played a few good games.
Yeah, but he didn't really necessarily...
Wasn't he playing that night in Rome when England got that goalless draw which sent them to the World Cup?
Yeah, but he means like he wasn't prolific for the national side. So the only player who I think has been outstanding every time he has played for club and country is Ashley Cole. I think over the last 10 years, he is without doubt the best England player.
Over 100 caps.
Yeah, I think
regular choice.
Very
ever present at just about every tournament. I think he's played almost every minute.
Yeah, you can't really pin down 5 or 6 bad games that Ashley Cole has had. He always produces similar form for club and country. Is that fair?
Yeah, he does, but I don't think it's totally fair that players don't play as well for their country as their club. Quite a few of them do.
I disagree. I think Ashley Cole is the most consistent player for England over the last 10 years. Some players, some England players, will have outstanding one-off games, maybe 2 games. But, you know, take for argument's sake Frank Lampard, who has been absolutely brilliant at Chelsea. Yeah, their highest ever scorer, just prolific, just awesome.
Yeah, but he's coming up to 100 caps for England as well.
Yeah, but how many of those 100 has he been brilliant in? And I'm not
but it would be quite something to hit the kind of form he's been in for Chelsea, where he's a wonderful goal scorer season after season from midfield. Steven Gerrard, yeah, maybe not quite as good for England as for Liverpool, but good enough. Rooney, what do you think?
It's so difficult because, of course, you know, sometimes you're playing in the Premier League, you're playing smaller clubs, so it's going to be easier to attack against. But when you're playing international football, of course, you're usually up against the best players that country can offer. So it's such a difficult question. It's quite a tough question.
Only Rio Ferdinand was superb for England at World Cups.
That's fair. That's fair. Right, loads more still to come, including all the stuff that we haven't managed to talk about just yet. So don't go away.
All the goals.
Good!
All the action.
Oh, what a difference that's made!
EA Sports Talk Radio. Your home for all the Brazil 2014 World Cup news.
Oh, from the Embassy Row studios in the crummy part of Soho, Rog, it is international friendly time again, but not your average international friendly. It's not your garden variety international friendly, Rog. It is a friendly, what we like to call a big one, a friendly leading up to the World Cup in Brazil in 2014. There is nothing friendly about this.
There isn't, Davo, and I feel like this is going to almost be a big reveal. There's so much that's in fact, let me pull back to the biggest picture. We know 2 things probably about this World Cup odyssey.
Yeah. 1,
Brazil are probably going to make the semi-final.
2,
Germany will definitely make the semi-final. Everything else is up for grabs, Davo. Everything else is up for grabs.
Wow. Just blew my mind a little bit there. You are part octopus. I do know this. But today, specifically, what do you think the manager is going to attempt in this game that he's not attempted in any other friendly that we've seen this team play over the last few months?
Is it a game?
Yeah.
Or is it a crucible? An odyssey? A trial by fire, David?
Yeah.
It's a game. All right. What's he going to do in this game? I mean, I think he's going to run the rule over a couple of players who, frankly, I feel have been undermining this team. They've been pulling on that polyester, that fine, high-performance polyester, treating it as a right.
Does he know who his best team is yet?
Does he? I think we've seen.
Yeah.
He doesn't yet, but we may well do in 90 minutes' time.
Well, I've heard people trying to play down the importance of this game, but
Try telling that to the players involved. Friendly international? Yeah, right. These men are playing for their countries and maybe for their international futures.
Of course, big opportunity for one or two to shine and firmly place themselves in their manager's plans.
Whatever the game, putting on an international shirt is a unique experience for a footballer, something to truly treasure, I would have thought.
Yeah, it's a lovely moment for you as an individual and for all the family. Let's hope they play well out there today.
The referee is Gregor Milland. Who get the game started. Cadlets. Opened up for him here. Gebre Selassie. Danger.
He's got to take more care with his shooting there, Clive, because that's well wide. No way is that going to ever threaten the goalkeeper.
Karja. Obadi. What a chance! Well taken! Right in the bottom corner. It's a goal they will have 15 minutes to reflect on and savour with half-time almost upon us. Good timing.
Well, I think the manager may be changing the team talk now, Clive, because that's a big goal just before half-time. Love watching goals like this, Clive. Looks simple enough, but it's so difficult to do, you know.
Back underway. Scoreline's 1-0. Obadi. First half comes to an end with plenty for the managers to mull over and plenty still in the game too. Either side could win this.
Yeah, I think the second half, Clive, could be very interesting. Still plenty left in it for this team. Well, scoring so late on gives this team such a huge advantage now as we look forward to the second half. They're really in the driving seat.
The story of the first half will have been reread and analysed. But the story of the second half is what counts. Chance maybe, just over the bar. He must have thought it was going in.
Got to concentrate, just got to take a split second longer and hit the target in that situation.
Lafata. Opportunity here. Still danger, could only parry. Corner kick, chance to get level. Waste of a corner, comfortably defended. Right-Oral, trying to find a way through. Look at this now. Possession, has a swing. There's a foul on the Moroccan player, free kick. Darida. Vidra. Got a chance. Chance maybe. They really stretched the defence there, but it didn't break. They stood firm. Oh! Oh, he saved it! Knocked the ball away! I don't know if one's responding to the other, but both managers are preparing to change personnel. Obadi. Eladua. Vidra needs to keep possession here. Has a chance here. Got caught with it. Not a bad game, that. Friendly internationals can drift and disappoint, but that one was competitive throughout. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, both teams were going for it, weren't they? There was a good edge to this one.
You can't ask for any more than that. They did what they came to do. You can analyse and theorise all you like. Results are what count.
Of course it is, Clive. Look at the fans. They're just delighted that their team has gone out there and performed and won the match.
Andy, it's been fun working with you, as always. Hope you all had fun too at home. Till next time, bye-bye.
EA Sports Talk Radio.
Well, that could well be the winner, Clive. That's a great strike.
Your home for all the Brazil 2014 World Cup news.
Now, Cesare Prandelli, the Italian gaffer, of course, came in, revived the Italian squad after that horrible campaign in 2010. What do you make of him?
I think very, very favourable opinion, and I think most people would. He did a great job with Fiorentina before he became the international manager, and when he became the Italian manager, I think he wanted to sort of reinvent the team, give them an image makeover, if you want. The world was saying this is quite a dull Italian side, too defensive. I think he wanted the nation to fall in love with the Italian team again, and they have fallen in love with the team again. They performed very, very well at the European Championships and made the final with maybe not the strongest squad they've ever had, and they played well again at the Confederations Cup last year, and I think they're going to play well again too at this World Cup. This guy knows what he's doing. I think he's good, and his teams play in a pretty adventurous way.
OK, plenty more, of course, still to discuss. We're going to take a long, hard look through all the papers in detail in just a sec. But first, we're going to have a quick break.
All of the goals. All the action.
That could be the game right there.
EA Sports Talk Radio. Your home for the Brazil 2014 World Cup.
OK, Rog, it's time. For another email delivered by Raven. And here it is. I'm going to turn it over. And scene. Men in Blazers from Steve Peters. What are your thoughts on the state of soccer in the United States today? And do you think it will ever be the biggest sport in the US?
When was this written? 1973, this letter?
Maybe. Could have been.
It's taken a long time to get to us, Steve Peters.
Yeah.
Don't know if you're still alive. Maybe you've retired and you live down in Boca now.
Okay. Look, the first part of that question.
It's massive.
The state of soccer in the US.
It's massive.
It's massive. It's bigger than it's ever been. It's bigger than all the doubters, all the haters ever would have thought it would be.
18 to 28-year-olds, it's the second favourite sport in America, behind only NFL football.
On a weekend, I can watch anything I want to watch. Watch any English Premier League game, watch anything from the German League. You can watch so much football over here. You know, the game on a participation level, at youth level, is so great. The college level, Major League Soccer, making fantastic games.
Not even 20 years. As Jurgen Klinsmann says, it's achieved more in less than 20 years, with what most European leagues have achieved in 80, 90, 100 years. Incredible.
Yeah, that's right. The pace at which it's growing here is amazing. It's like seeing a New York neighborhood, like the Lower East Side, reinvent itself almost overnight. Now, do you think it will ever be the biggest sport in the US, Rog? Define big. If biggest sport means most watched sport on television, as in the individual games get the highest rating on television, I think unlikely.
Because it can't unseat the Walking Dead.
Can't unseat the National Football League, Rog. But if you're asking, will more American kids play soccer than any other sport? Yes.
They already do.
Will they watch more football from more leagues around the world? Will they watch their own league? Will they cheer for their national team like never before? It'll be the biggest national team sport that there is in America, bigger than the American NFL team, bigger than the American NBA team, bigger than the American baseball team. Yes, it will be the biggest. So I think in some ways, soccer already is the biggest sport in the US. And I think one day it's only going to get bigger. And the reasons to argue in the affirmative for that are just going to get stronger and stronger.
As we have always said at Men in Blazers, soccer,
America's sport of the future.
Since 1972.
Okay, Rog, we've got to take a break. But just before we go, I just want you to do this for me. Close your eyes and just think of the next insane thing that you're going to say when we come back.
All the goals.
Scored!
All the action.
Oh, what a difference that's made!
EA Sports Talk Radio. Your home for all the Brazil 2014 World Cup news. All the goals.
Scored!
All the action.
Oh, what a difference that's made!
EA Sports Talk Radio. Your home for all the Brazil 2014 World Cup news.
This is one of those rare breathers in the midst of a World Cup campaign, a friendly international, chance to take stock and take chances, put some of the theories into practice, answer some of the nagging questions.
I remember plenty of these sort of games, Clive. Every opportunity you get, you must try and impress. You must make the most of it.
Whatever the game, putting on an international shirt is a unique experience for a footballer, something to truly treasure, I would have thought.
Yeah, it's a lovely moment for you as an individual and for all the family. Let's hope they play well out there today.
The referee is Gregor Milland. With both of his assistants, and we're off. He's playing the advantage, good referee. Is it a good cross? Really important clearance. Can't complain of a lack of support here, can he? Saidi. Player on the ball, getting plenty of help from his teammates around him. Well, they had a chance there. Yassin. Jassim. Benjalou. He's in here, is he? Kept out the first effort. Jassim. Maybe a chance. Chance maybe. Kept it out. Often dangerous from these. That's it for a first half that never really came to life. All very friendly. The game's just lacked a bit of edge and certainly lacked any goals.
Yeah, neither team really prepared to run past the opposite number, are they? They're all just playing a bit within themselves. Well, it's been a bit disappointing, really, Clive. I expected more from these two teams. A ball in the middle of the park, but not enough chances at either end, really. Not enough spark.
The managers have had their say. We'll soon see if they've changed anything. Akram. Benjalou. They may be able to hit them on the break here, you know. Big chance. Extraordinary. Top first-class counter-attacking football. Caught their opponents wide open.
Caught them cold, Clive, flat-footed, and they took full advantage.
So much to admire about that goal. Look at this. Here we go again. It's 1-0. They understand each other's play, you can see that. He takes some stopping, doesn't he? What can he do here? Oh, wasted chance, just on his wrong side.
Hey, time to practice, get both feet going, Clive. That was a lovely chance.
Will be passed carefully. Good movement off the ball there. Goalkeeper clears. Always looking to give the defenders something to think about. Needs to cross. Got to keep control of the ball. Someone's unmarked. Look at that for a cross. Real chance. Jassim. There's a certain telepathy between those two. Jassim. One's responding to the other, but both managers are preparing to change personnel. Saidi. Is this it? Oh! They've equalised! Just in time! Just when it seemed as if all was lost! It has been coming. The keeper's been playing them on his own at times. Nothing he could do there.
Well, he can't keep them out forever, can he? He's played ever so well, the goalkeeper. Well, they've kept going and they've kept going and they've scored right on time.
It's all level here now at 1-1. Chance here. No way through. It's ended in a draw. A useful exercise for both teams. Both managers will have learnt things. The result may be secondary in this one.
Yeah, it became a bit of a chess match, that one, didn't it? Neither team really prepared to go for it.
They've shown they've got some character with the way they fought back in that one. Friendly or not, they were determined to get something out of it.
Hey, a manager learns a lot about his players in games like that. He'll have seen a good spirit amongst his team.
It's our pleasure to bring these games to you. Until the next one, take care.
All the goals. All the action.
That could be the game right there.
EA Sports Talk Radio. Your home for the Brazil 2014 World Cup.
Now, I've got an email that's come in from Finley Jones. It says, Dear Andy and Ian, it's a tough one, Ian, I'll be honest with you. It says, who's the most successful international manager ever?
We're talking about internationals, not just club football or Champions League football, internationals. Well, I think you'd have to put Vicente Del Bosque pretty close to the top of that list. A current coach and manager who's won not only the Champions League, but European Championship and the World Cup with Spain. So he took over from a guy who'd already won it as well for Spain as well. So he inherited a very, very good team. But he'd have to be somewhere near the top of the list. But it's quite a long list. And I'd say any coach who led his team to win a World Cup would have to be on the short list.
There you go, Finley. I hope you're happy with his answer. If not, just email in again and say you want more. Time for a quick break, and I say quick, and it is going to be 1 or 2 seconds, which means you've got plenty of time to send us your emails, your tweets, your texts. We'll go through them in just a moment, but first, a quick break.
All the goals.
Scored!
All the action.
Oh, what a difference that's made!
EA Sports Talk Radio. your home for all the Brazil 2014 World Cup news.
An email has come in from an Erica Jones, and it reads, Dear Andy and Ian, new balls at each World Cup. This time it's the Adidas Brazuca. For or against it, Ian?
Well, I've got no real problem. I think the only thing with the ball is you want a good ball that is true. Not everybody loved the Jabulani ball. I think that's out there. That's in the public domain at the last World Cup. But these footballs, they're just part of the intrigue and mystique of a World Cup. This Brazuca, everything I've heard about it is good. The players who've tried it out, so here's hoping for the best.
I've had a kick about with this ball.
Have you?
Now, I don't know whether it's my skill or the ball, but I scored some amazing goals.
You chipped Joe Hart, didn't you, one day?
Yeah, although he was eating at the time and didn't know I was going to do it. That's a great
I thought he was asleep.
OK, don't give away all the details. He still has no idea. We're going to have a quick break. Still lots and lots to discuss. And, of course, all about football. So join us in just a sec.
All the drama.
Penalty, is it? Yes, he's given it.
All the excitement.
Oh, what a time to score.
EA Sports Talk Radio with Andy Goldstein and Ian Dark.
More interest than usual in this international friendly. World Cup in Brazil on the horizon. Everybody wants to be there. You've got to win a place in your national team first, and this is where you can do it.
Good performance here, Clive. Who knows? You could have a seat on that plane.
Any international match is a special match for those involved. Nothing quite like playing for your country, Andy.
Oh, it's wonderful, Clive. You know, when you pull that shirt on, whether it's for the first time or the 50th time, it doesn't matter. It's still a great thrill.
Man in the middle is Lucas Papwick. It's Uruguay who get the match underway in a really special atmosphere. Suarez. Rodriguez. Credit the keeper. Made sure he held on to it. Cavani. Intercepted well, read his opponent's mind there. Hands went up on both sides, but it is a Uruguayan corner. Oh, well, that was a decent effort. It didn't really look as though the shot was on from that kind of range, but he fancied his chances. Maxi Pereira. Hard time, and all a bit tame and tepid, really. Not sure we expected much from a friendly, but it's goalless.
Yeah, no real tempo to the game so far. Maybe a change or two might change that. You know, this is the sort of game that actually makes me want to put my boots on one more time. This is top-class entertainment, football as it should be played.
You often find there's a little more space around in the second half as players tire. We'll see about that now. Pereira exchanging passes. Cavani. Possibilities here. He scored! The only surprise is that it's taken so long. They have a constant goal threat.
Well, the goalkeeper's been under constant pressure, hasn't he? And I'm afraid he succumbed there. That one had to go in. It's service that does it, Clive. Feed the bear, and he will deliver.
They've made the breakthrough. It's 1-0. Look at this now. Oh, defender. And nobody saw that coming. The favourites' lead wiped out by a shock equaliser.
They didn't put that in the script, Clive, before the game. That's made all the difference here.
We have a different angle of that terrific goal. Equaliser then. That makes it 1-1. Obadi. Karja. Big chance. Oh! Oh yes! He's put him in front. Football is full of surprises, but this is threatening to become a shock. They are punching way above their weight here.
Hey, deep breaths, lads. You're right. You're in front now. Don't throw it away.
Another look here, Andy. Different angle. Using his options there to switch things around. You have to feel there'll be goals today. It's now 2-1. There's a change here. Uruguayan sub coming on. Oh, look at this for a chance! Got something in the way. The corner will see away valuable seconds. They're almost there. Eladua. Can he deliver? Is it a good cross? Desperate defending. Keeper stopped it. Well, he did well that time.
Yep, just about got behind that one, Clive, but he's not had the best of days, has he?
Pereira. Couldn't have been much closer, could it? In a game when the result was maybe secondary, the result was in the balance right to the final whistle.
Yeah, that was a decent exercise. I think everyone here enjoyed that.
You can't ask for any more than that. They did what they came to do. You can analyse and theorise all you like. Results are what count.
Of course it is, Clive. Look at the fans. They're just delighted that their team has gone out there and performed and won the match.
It's been a game that I know Andy and I have enjoyed. Hope you did too. Until next time, bye-bye.
Passion.
It's there! The game is up and running now!
All the excitement.
Goal! They've broken the deadlock!
EA Sports Talk Radio. Your home for all the Brazil 2014 World Cup news.
Ian, we've got a couple of minutes to kill, of course. I just wanted to get your view on how you think the press are treating their national side, shall we say, because, of course, we know as soon as you get to a World Cup, you're under immense pressure anyway, but probably more so because of the amount of press you're getting.
Yeah, the expectation levels rise far too far, in my opinion. Everybody wants super success all the time. You've got to be realistic about this. Some of the writers, I think, have been getting it absolutely right and pitching it well, but there have been some crazy stories and some crazy headlines along the way about what this team might be able to do, and some people just need to not get quite so carried away, I'd say.
We always get this at World Cups. We always get this at big competitions, European Championships and so on. I just wonder if the press should maybe take a step backwards and just let the players get on with their job on the field and just only report on that.
Yeah, but I think it's always going to be that way. There'll always be the interest in the personal life of the players, and everybody's looking to get the great headline. There's a tabloid circulation war going on all the time. People want the sensational stories, but there has to be some reason, I think, poured into all these different arguments. Otherwise, I think it's quite difficult for the team to operate in what becomes almost like a goldfish bowl, and the pressure becomes too much.
Unnecessary pressure, do you think?
Unnecessary pressure, I'd say so, wouldn't you, Andy?
Well, from my own experience back here, whenever the national side play, or even if you're a fan of your own club, you know, if things aren't going well for that club, then of course a player will be chosen, a manager will be chosen, and it does add to the pressure on that person's shoulders. I just think for a World Cup, there's enough going on. Just let the players get on with their job on the field, and then hopefully that'll take care of itself.
And there tends to be a bit of a knee-jerk reaction, doesn't there, to every result as well, and every performance.
Yep, loads more still to come right here on EA Sports Radio with me, Andy Goldstein, and of course alongside me, Ian Dark, and it's all coming your way in just a moment.
All the goals.
Scored!
All the action.
Oh, what a difference that's made!
EA Sports Talk Radio. Your home for all the Brazil 2014 World Cup news.